From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode, Pitch Feast is coming up soon. We meet a past winner. The popular diversity outreach and reverse trade show returns. And we go behind the scenes with the making of Butter, GangGang's innovative art showcase.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
The Impact Central Indiana Pitch Feast is a funding competition for entrepreneurs who identify as black or brown. Kendria Williams founded it. 10 entrepreneurs have the chance to showcase their business ideas for the chance to win life-changing startup capital. Dominique Urban, founder and CEO of Bloom Relocation Technologies, is a Pitch Feast winner. She shares her story with us.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Access to capital.
Hi, my name is Dominique Martin Urban, and I'm the founder and CEO of Bloom Relocation Technologies. After winning the 2022 Pitch Feast, I had won $25,000 of investment from the CICF, and I also won $1,000 from the Butler venture capital students who were there. That was really a game changer for me because it allowed me to put money into the development of the product without risking my own family's money, which when we talk about black and brown entrepreneurs are the fastest growing, black female entrepreneurs actually are the fastest growing demographic, and they are typically underfunded, undercapitalized. And so for me, being able to make that investment in my business without putting my own family at risk or my husband's business or things like that was really helpful and helped me kind of take that leap. It also allowed me to hire a black developer. The Pitch Feast experience was really, really cool because when I prepared for it, I was trying to get myself out of my box of thinking about the product and how it's going to work and do all the things, and really get in touch with the user and who would be actually using the product. What inspired me to start Bloom Relocation Technologies was I had experienced relocations myself, both corporate and personal, and they were very difficult. And I said to myself, this shouldn't be this hard. And so that led me to figure out, hey, how can I make this easier? And that came up with a SaaS. It's a software as a service solution. It is end-to-end project management, so you can plan, delegate, and execute your move within one app. And winning was really cool. I just thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe they think it's a good idea. And I think that's kind of the important part of Pitch Feast is the community aspect, because it's a group of people who have their ideas or they've been in business for a while, and they're coming together as a group and sharing ideas and connecting. And sometimes it helps to have that reinforcement or, hey, have you thought of this, or to help you pivot. And I think that community aspect of Pitch Feast, it harkens back to the rent parties of, in the 1970s, after the Great Migration. There were so many, black and brown folks who had come up from the South, and there was all these kinds of cool things to develop community. I think you should consider pitching in Pitch Feast because for yourself, for your community, these kinds of things help uplift the entire community. So I think you should do it for that reason, and to take a chance on yourself.
Pitch Feast happens every year. It's free to go. If you're a business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur, do stop by, cheer on your favorite business owner, vote for the audience choice category, and then apply to pitch at next year's competition. It's coming up September 30th. You'll find all the details on our website. Let's focus on an industry. The popular diversity outreach and reverse trade show is coming up. Planners say it'll be better than ever. The Office of Minority and Women Business Development and the Indianapolis Airport Authority are teaming up for it. David Fredericks and Chelsea Hunter explain.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Industry Focus.
We are getting ready to host our annual reverse trade show. in conjunction with our partners here at the Indianapolis Airport Authority. The Reverse Trade Show started out several years ago as a play on words, so to speak, where we wanted to, typically you go to a trade show, you have the companies that are trying to sell their goods or services. They would have a booth, and people that are looking for buying things would go around. And so we came up with the concept of flipping that. And so we have our agencies, our partners come in, set up tables, and then we allow our certified vendors, diverse vendors, to come in and get the opportunity to meet one-on-one with those companies, to ask them questions about what projects they have coming up, what needs they may have, and things of that, and really just to start to establish those relationships. So we've been doing this for quite a while now, and we've been partnering with the airport for the last couple of years, so this year's event is going to be huge.
We really just think that partnering with the city is a great option for everybody involved, really. You know, the market is so busy right now. And just trying to be respectful of everybody's time while trying to get everyone in the same place at the same time and cover as much as possible is just really a good option. And the city has made a great partner for us, and so we're excited to partner with them then again this year. This event is open to the public. It is absolutely free to attend. We do want folks to register, but if you don't register and you show up at the event, we're not going to turn you away. But this is a good event because you get the opportunity to hear about projects and things that are happening for anywhere from the next 12 to 24 months. And so for a business owner, you know, planning ahead, figuring out, you know, where you want to divert your resources to is important. And so this is a critical event for us to do it. And that's why we kind of do it right at the end of summer going into the fall, because it gives them the next 6 months to start figuring out what they want to do, what they want to try and participate in or bid in going into 2025. So this is really a critical event for not only folks in the construction trade, but also folks that are procure goods and services as well. Because like I said, you're going to get the opportunity to hear from a lot of different organizations that have a lot of different needs. And we just want to make sure that we put everybody in the same room together. We have some really exciting workshops this year. We're doing a lot of things different actually from years past, and we're trying to bring a lot more into one space at one time. Again, it's for everybody and it's free. We cannot reiterate that enough, that it is free to come out. A ton of information will be given away at this, but some of the really cool opportunities we have that will be featured is financial resources and tips that'll be featured in English and Spanish, which is going to be new for this year. We're going to be talking about all the new things that are happening at Indigo, staff changes, new team, upcoming opportunities, Purple Line, some of the big things going on over there. And then from the airport, we're going to be talking about some of our concessions pieces too. So if you're a concessionaire or you own a restaurant or a retail business, we have 6 new locations opening up for bid here. That's across the board. It's for small businesses, even all the way up to some of our larger companies too. So lots of good information will be given away at this event. And for the city, for us, like I said, we'll also talk a little bit about what it means to get certified, but more importantly, what it means to do business with the city. So we're going to have a workshop done by our purchasing department. They will walk folks through getting registered with purchasing, how to look at the bid opportunities when they come out, how to respond to those, things that are critical, because we get a lot of folks who are interested in doing work with the city. They just don't know how to go about doing it. So this workshop will be good for them to learn what that process looks like. And then once they learn that, then they can go out and talk to the different departments that will be there and make some connections to talk with them about projects specifically that they may have. It brings in different ways of thinking about things. It's a great way to reflect the community that we serve. Adding public value, it's a bunch of different things. It's really about creating access and meaningful opportunities for everybody to get involved. So if you own a business and you want to partner with the airport, we highly recommend that you come out and talk to us and join us at this event. We will have city staff there who will be able to talk to you about getting certified if you're not certified. We've also got our partners with the state of Indiana, Indiana Department of Administration, as well as the Indiana Department of Transportation. Both of those organizations will be out to talk about their certification programs. And once again, these are all programs that are free. So we really want to make sure that the
business owners are aware of all of the different services that are available to them. But yeah, come out, learn about what we're doing, see what services we can provide and help you with. We've got lending partners that are going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of different things for a lot of different people to be able to pick up on. But the main thing is you can't learn about it if you're not there. So we want folks to show up to this event more importantly than anything else. This year we're moving the event to Martin University. Primarily we needed more space. And partnering with the airport, last year our event grew. This year we anticipate that it's going to grow even more, so we're moving it to Martin University. A lot of information, like Chelsea said, some workshops. There's going to be opportunities to meet and mingle with folks, not only, like I said, from city, but we've got partners coming from Indigo, Public Library. We've got several construction partners coming with us. IU Health will be there. They're still finishing up their huge project. So there's just going to be a myriad of folks that will be there, and we think this is going to be a great opportunity for folks to grow their business and learn about opportunities.
Butter is the popular Indianapolis-based art showcase featuring black visual artists. It has transformed minds and careers. Butter's the brainchild of creative agency GangGang. The event's coming up Labor Day weekend. Fine art director Deanna Craig takes us through the making of Butter.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Success Story.
Good morning. My name is Deanna Craig. I am the director of Butter Fine Art Fair, and right now we're standing right in the middle of Butter Fine Art Exhibition. Butter is a multi-day fine art fair. Started in 2001. Each year it gets bigger and bigger. This year we are expecting about 11,000 people. We are highlighting 60 artists from all over the world. We have local artists here in Indianapolis, and it's always been our mission to ensure that we are highlighting them and putting them in the same conversations as our national artists. So on Labor Day weekend, we will welcome the city, we'll welcome our artists, and then we'll have some special talent as well. We go into Butter pouring in our hearts and our love, and we get the same in return. And it's always shown that if you are walking in your true purpose and you are highlighting people that work in their skill set and their passion, good is going to come. And we get that feedback every year. It started very it was an organic feeling. Artists just came, they heard the call, and then they told a friend, and then they told a friend. And so each year it just snowballs and it gets bigger and bigger. We have national press now that watches what we do. They send representatives just to meet with us and just learn how we're infusing art into the city. Not only Labor Day weekend, but I think throughout the year, we get feedback from students, from teachers, from museums, organizations, foundations that ask, how do you do better and how can we do better? So it's just a testament of people doing good things. GangGang is a cultural advocacy firm, and we want to ensure that artists are getting paid, they're getting paid their worth, and that they have a platform to show their talent. We also want to ensure that we are cultivating an environment that appreciates that. And so while we are pouring into the art and the artists and their trajectory and their careers, we want to ensure that everyone else knows that in order for this to keep going, we have to share that love. We have to invest in the artists, and we have to invest in ourselves as well. And so if we keep the eye on the prize that art is the universal language, art is the answer, art heals, we're all the better for it. We always encourage the artists to be here during Butter because our guests want to talk to them. Living artists are, they're a rarity to be able to speak to talk about, what makes them tick, what inspires them, and so to be able to have them right there next to their work, to not only talk about the piece that's right in front of them, but their life story or the next piece or the next collection. It gives that back and forth, and it kind of infuses that energy that's coming off of the photo into the audience, and so you have that back and forth conversation. We have a lot of feedback from students and from art students that run up to artists and ask, how did you get here? How do you do what you do? And we want to make sure that they know that there is a career in the arts, whether it's a painter, whether it's a curator, whether it's a stage manager. There's so many different layers to the art community, and it's our opportunity to show that off. I'm an artist at heart. I'm a creative at heart. I travel all around the world to meet new people, to experience new cultures, and then to write and paint about it. And so it is such a blessing to be able to live that authentically, and then be able to spread that to other people and allow them to find that within themselves. Creativity is contagious. I always say that in a very, very good way. Butter allows us to do that. GangGang allows us to do that.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.